Alright guys, this is Zeph here bringing you another video and well okay, this time around maybe not so much focused on the Sony side of things, but something that's been bugging me for a bit right now. What I have on hand here is the Sensation XE from HTC. And quite frankly speaking, I have a lot of respect for HTC. They're the first ones who actually came up with the Google phones. Well, what am I saying? They're the first ones that came up with the Google Nexus phones. The Nexus One, if you guys can still remember that. That phone was a good phone. A phone that is respected by many from both sides of the camp in the past, I guess. And up to now, if I remember correctly, the dev team out there, some of them at least, are trying to bring ice cream sandwich over to the Nexus One. And you gotta give them props for that, because Google has dropped support from the Nexus One. Back then though, it had top of the line Qualcomm Snapdragon 1 GHz CPU and an Adreno 200. And well, following the same design concept, except that the scroll wheel is gone right now. Chassis design, for the most part and all that. A little bit of a curve down here. The Sensation XE, spiritual successor of it, I'd say. And what we have over here is the Sense UI. Sense UI may be something good for, well, people who first get into Android. It's well animated, etc. and all that. Although one has to admit it does take up quite a bit of system resources, that's for sure. Later iterations of Sense can get a little bit confusing though. Recently downloaded, recently used, favorites most used, etc. and all that. Because, well, let me just put it this way: the recent iterations for Sense is a little bit cluttered, especially when you compare it to the simplified versions of Sense in the past. Especially Sense 2.0, which I feel is one of the better ones out there. Okay, another point to rant about. What I have over here is the Xperia S. Now, a lot of people have been rambling about viewing angles, etc. and all that, and quite frankly speaking, these two are kind of similar to one another for it. And let's have a look, alright? Yeah, sure, the viewing angles may not be the best out there, but if you seriously want to have bad viewing angles, now where's that thing? This is a laptop. Now, I'm sure more than some of you actually have used a laptop in your life in one point of your life or another. And when you actually try to look at a laptop screen, sorry that this one is not on, but that will be the definition of a bad viewing angle, unless you get a laptop with a specialized screen, maybe that of an IPS matrix, to do professional graphics work and such. Yes, such laptops do exist out there. And of course, some older cheap computer monitors have very bad viewing angles and very, very bad contrast as well. In my opinion though, the bad viewing angle thing nowadays, it's really overplayed. I really don't understand what people are talking about, quite frankly speaking. Brother has an iPhone 4 on the other side of the room, and it's really not too much different from the way I see it. When you tilt it up here like this, because LCD screens have a polarizer in front to direct the light that's coming from the LED lighting from the back, it will just, well, you lose contrast. There's no way behind it. Same concept works for most computer monitors as well. So yeah, bad viewing angles, I really don't understand. Sure, there are better viewing angles out there, but you can't really call this bad, especially when compared to laptops. I don't know, people just don't know what they get nowadays. They just take things for granted. Not sure what else to say in this video, I guess. Maybe gone off topic here and there, but it's pretty late right now. It's almost 3 AM and I've got work later in the morning. But don't want to use that as an excuse. Oh, gonna have to change that eventually, yes. But this is the ice cream sandwich beta running on the official firmware for Sony Ericsson, but no, Sony Mobile Communications. But I use Nova Launcher on top of it. Maybe I'll use a custom ROM eventually, but not right now, I guess. Well, nothing much else to say down here. Sorry, I guess, for ranting on you guys like this, and thanks for listening to me rant. Maybe you guys want to flame me or anything, send me some hate mail, etc. and all that, send them to my inbox, or maybe we can just open a discussion, see what you guys feel about viewing angles, etc. and all that. I'm not sure, maybe this is what you call a vlog? A vlog? But if so, this will be my first one. And I guess, thanks for watching guys, peace out.